We're talking about scratching. And why? Well, studies show that 52 to 84% of cats will scratch inappropriate items in our home, including furniture, carpet. So unless you're one of the 16 or so percent of people who have that perfect non-scratching cat, well, this video is for you. Welcome to Cat Chat, where we demystify the feline in your family. So I get it. I too have had cats wreck things that I did not want them to wreck. I too can get frustrated. I'm human. My cats are cats. And that's the thing. We need to accept and allow our cats to have a feline fundamental behavior. And that involves scratching. So we have to just figure out how to train them to scratch what we want them to scratch instead of what we don't want them to scratch. So why do our cats scratch? Well, number one, it's for communication. The scratching, the telltale marks, that's going to be a visual cue to other cats. As well, they leave scent behind from the scent glands between their pads. Number two, they're going to do it for nail maintenance. So anybody who's had a senior cat will have seen those nails get thicker. And that's because our senior cats commonly have arthritis and they're not scratching nearly as much. And scratching helps shed those sheaths. As well, it keeps the nails nice and sharp. And finally, it allows them to stretch, which is why we would like higher scratching posts, particularly for our young cats. So in 2015, in the Journal of Feline Medicine and Surgery, a survey was published. It involved 4,331 respondents out of 39 countries. And they looked at all aspects of a cat's environment that might influence scratching. And what did they find out? Well, number one, cats tended to like to scratch vertical surfaces more than horizontal surfaces. One caveat here is cats older than 9 tended to start to scratch more horizontal surfaces. So number two, cats who had trees with multiple levels, they were shown to have the least amount of inappropriate scratching. Whereas the cats who were given wall-mounted scratching posts or those hanging scratching posts, they had the most amount of inappropriate scratching. And then number three is what the scratching post is made out of. And in fact, cats that are less than 9 years old tended to prefer sisal or rope, whereas cats greater than 9, our senior cats, tended to prefer carpet. So let's talk about training. Reward your cat for using the scratching post. Find out what they like. Give them treats when they do it. Give them praise. This is Brandon's scratching box. I added catnip to the box to attract him to the box. It's now his favorite thing to do every morning. He does prefer to scratch on a horizontal surface. Do not punish your cat, because punishment will do the reverse. It will cause stress in your cat and will actually increase the scratching. How are we going to attract your cat to use the post? We do not want them on the couch, so how do we get them to go to the post? Well, you can do things like add catnip to it. You can do things like the Feliway Scratch. Now, the Feliway Scratch will have pheromones in it that will help your cat be attracted to the post. Plus, it leaves marks that's supposed to mimic the scratching marks. One of these packages should last a month. Choose the right post. Now, just because most cats like vertical posts, some cats actually like the horizontal. You do want to make sure you have a post that's greater than 3 feet and make sure the material your cat likes. So you got to play around with it. Does your cat prefer sisal? Does your cat prefer carpet? Does your cat prefer cardboard? 4 is location of your scratching post. So that scratching post, you do not want to hide it away in a dark corner. You want it out front. You want it as part of the furniture. Cats want it near a window, near an area of high traffic often. They want to see who's coming and going. They want to tell people that they are present, which is why you want it in a high traffic area, because it is a form of communication. So when it comes down to it, our cats need to scratch. So we just need to make our couches an unpleasant place to scratch. So how are we going to do it? Well, wash it, number one. Remove the scent that the cat's placing there. Number two, use a protective covering. Okay, so we're in our grandkids' playroom. We did buy this spare couch because the room is also our spare bedroom, and the cats have started scratching it. I've been covering it with blankets, but the cats, of course, knock the blankets off, or the grandkids take the blankets off. So I'm looking for a more permanent solution. I went on to Amazon. There's things like sticky feet. It's some of the things that have been recommended by behaviorists. This one I found is called a cat training tape. So I'm going to give it a try though. So let's see how this works. So far I'm really struggling to get the white top off. The cats are also scratching the side of the couch, and so I found this. It's called Amazing Shields. So let's see how this one works. And unlike this one that's double-sided sticky, this one actually just does a protective shield. Her grandkids are running up against it, so it does seem to stay on okay. I definitely preferred the plastic shield over the sticky tape. Next, you can use something like hormones or pheromones. So we know that this is a scent situation, and so we can use scent to help them. Use Feliway Classic, but not on your post. You use that on your couch. Now make sure you put it in an inconspicuous area first, because I don't want to be blamed for staining your couch. But that will deter your cat from scratching the couch. And that's why you do not put it on your scratching post, because it will deter your cat from scratching the post. Also, if you have inter-cat aggression or there's stress between cats in your house, think of using the Feliway Friends. Not on your post, but as a diffuser, because some cats will start to scratch more if you have inter-cat aggression happening. We know cats scratch to maintain their nails, trimming their nails. And definitely for our senior cats, when they're not scratching as much, trimming their nails does become important, because we will see cats whose nails will start to grow into their pads. And once again, that can be a sign that they may be suffering from some arthritis. Soft paws. Soft paws. These are little rubber tips that you can glue onto the nails. They last about 4 to 6 weeks. They will fall off naturally, though we find in the clinic often when we're replacing them, we do have to trim the nails, and they'll still have some of the rubber tips on them. So I hope this helps protect your furniture at home. If you've enjoyed this video, think about subscribing and give us a thumbs up. I'm Dr. Shelley Horvat, and I hope this helps. Cats do. Okay. Now, if only this was actually one. Get them to scratch what we need them to scratch. That kind of sucks. Kind of okay. We're gonna try that again. Post. They scratched inappropriately most commonly. Most frequently. That they've been understand plans. That's what I should say. That's what I should say. Ah!